Hello and welcome to my Capstone presentation. I chose to do my organizational analysis over C-Squared Technologies because I've worked for this company for a little more than 10 years now. I started out as an administrative assistant, and about a year ago, as I got closer to completing my degree, I was given the opportunity to transfer to a content developer position on the ISD team. I love the work we do here, and the idea of being able to be part of something bigger than yourself is an amazing feeling, which is how I feel when a project is complete and the client is happy with the results. I also like that the content changes from project to project, so it's really hard to get bored here. It's hard to put into words how awesome it is to work for a company that offers so much flexibility. So let's get started. So first off, who is C-Squared Technologies? Well, we are a minority woman-owned business headquartered out of Vienna, Virginia. We are considered a small business with 3 separate divisions altogether, one located in Vienna, Virginia, and the second one is in Newport News, Virginia, and the third one being here in Oklahoma City. We also have several service contracts on bases throughout the country operated and managed by C-Squared personnel. We were founded in 1989, so we've been in business for a little over 27 years now. And we consider ourselves to be innovators in the workplace, always looking for new ways to reach and engage learners through technology. What do we do? Well, we educate adult learners through web-based technology. We specialize in education and human performance improvement. Most of our contracts come from federal government agencies such as BOP, Bureau of Prisons, OPM, FEMA, and so on. You get the idea. And this training can be from how to train corrections officers, why they should treat female offenders differently than male offenders, to how to prepare a community for a hurricane. We also specialize in human capital management, which is primarily worked out of the headquarter office and handled by a team there. And a couple of other areas we specialize in are information technology and business transformation services. So now that you know a little bit about who we are and what we do, you'll have a better understanding about how each of the S's in the McKinsey 7S model, shown here on this slide, applies to my analysis of C-Squared Technologies. For example, our strategy includes a number of approaches, such as the internal use of employees for business development. Now, this can be as simple as providing exceptional customer service and ensuring confidence in our clients that they'll receive a quality product. From the top down, the idea is that exceptional customer service goes a long way and is key to winning recompetes during the proposal process. C-Squared writes a ton of proposals, and this is done company-wide, whereas all 3 divisions are assigned a variety of projects to compete for. These proposals are C2's opportunity to show the company's many capabilities and to strategically gain business. Another one of C-Squared's technologies to gain business is at trade shows. This is a great way for C2's CEO or other C-Squared representatives to meet with potential clients face-to-face as well as showcase our products. Our strategy when it comes to client relationships is to first and foremost include them in every step of the process. We try to cut out the middleman so that we are fully invested and we understand their needs or concerns and hear it from them firsthand. We exercise effective communication throughout a number of channels, including email, conference calls, Skype, video teleconference, or VTC, and even personal contact information may be available to our clients. In the Oklahoma City office, we're structured into primarily 3 key functional groups or teams. The first group is the instructional systems designers, which are responsible for the development of the project to the quality control side of the project. They also have a very large role in the management of the project. Programmers are responsible for programming the project to the proper technical requirements and guidelines, and the graphic artists are responsible for the design part of the project or the look and feel. I won't go over each position individually, as you can see here in our organizational chart. But our office, the Oklahoma City division, starts with a division manager, a deputy division manager, a program manager, and a senior solutions architect. Now, each of these managers manage the 3 functional groups I mentioned in the previous slide. The systems we use to support the organization are SharePoint, which gives us a company-wide shared drive with version control to file and store documents. The Oklahoma City office also uses an internal projects drive as a backup system. The Dropbox is used to upload large files and is really convenient for some of our co-workers who work off-site. Less than a month ago, we began using a new timekeeping system called Deltek Costpoint 7. Now, I'll tell you later why this is going to be really important to future business. This system is used essentially to track and document project hours, but it also allows employees to manage expense reports, especially when they're owed a reimbursement for travel or any other business expense. The other main system we rely heavily on is the Resource Guru system. Now, this system is critical for scheduling project hours, vacation time, and overall availability. C2's shared values begin with our mission statement, which is simple: to be the best improvement company, period. We believe in integrity, honesty, and simply having fun in what we do. The Oklahoma City office is a unified, collaborative, and we work really well together as a team. We also have a passion for what we do, our customers and technology. It's really not just a saying. We live and breathe this stuff around here. I remember the first day that Google Glass arrived in the office. Even though it was a prototype, the entire office could not wait to get their hands on them. And almost immediately, the ideas started flowing on how this device could be used for our clients and the training industry as a whole. So we really do have a passion for this stuff. C-squared style is a unique style, whereas everyone has a voice and is encouraged to participate in all facets of the office. The division manager operates under a true democratic leadership style, so it's not uncommon for him to poll the office about certain decisions, especially the ones that impact the office and employees directly. An example could be something like, he might ask everyone's opinion about an upcoming event and what they would want to do, because he believes that everyone should be given an opportunity to be heard, and he also encourages this through his open door policy. He's always available. You don't have to schedule an appointment. You can just walk right into his office. As a matter of fact, all the managers mirror this in their own management style with their immediate team members. Employees are also empowered and trusted to make their own decisions. Micromanaging does not exist in the Oklahoma City office. People are treated as professionals, not clock punchers. The Oklahoma City office's motto is "There's no stress at work." The energy is based on embracing challenges, ask for help, and work together, whatever is necessary to succeed. The skills exhibited in the Oklahoma City office are the ability to work under pressure, have attention to detail, exercise effective communication, and above all else, be a critical thinker. You must be self-motivated, know how to effectively manage your time, and know how to solve problems. In addition to these learned skills, the education requirements for most positions is a minimum of a bachelor's degree, which can also be used in justifying the cost of doing business. Now, what we do well. Mostly what we do well around here is we do embody our values and we treat each other with respect. I think we produce effective results. We get a lot of satisfied customers and a lot of repeat customers. I also like the fact that we try to promote from within. There are so many success stories about how people have grown in the company. I myself are an example of that. As I mentioned earlier, I started as an administrative assistant, and then a position was created for me about a year ago. I also think we have a very laid-back and fun and relaxed working environment. For instance, about 2 years ago, our upper management was visiting Apple in California and noticed that the office dress code was extremely casual, similar to, say, Google or Facebook. So a couple of months after that, we stepped down from a business casual dress code to a casual dress code, with the exception of when we have clients in the office. Now, we do a lot of things well, but there are some things, though, that could really be improved on. With that said, I'd like to see our company be a little more competitive when it comes to salaries. In the past 2 or 3 years, we've lost some extremely important team members, the companies that were more competitive in the salary department, so much that C Squared was unable to counter the offers. I also think that it's imperative that we adequately track hours, because the data that's collected, or will be collected, in the Deltek Cost Point 7 timesheet keeping system will be extremely important in future projects that we bid on. I also mentioned earlier that we use an application called Resource Guru to assign project hours and to schedule hours or schedule people who are on projects. Well, this information is available company-wide, and it never fails that a task will be on fire in another division and our people are pulled from their assigned work to put the fire out. Now, this puts us behind when they're put back onto the project. Another area that could use improvement is that the gaps need to be filled. I mentioned in my paper that some of the graphic artists are also now responsible for audio recordings. So everyone's had to cross-train to kind of fill in the gaps. And this has caused a major burnout amongst most of the employees in the office. So I think that if each of these areas are improved on, that it would reduce some of that burnout and hopefully retain the employees that are left. And lastly, established career paths are necessary to give people something to work towards and would also increase the motivation in the office overall. This project was good for me, so I'd like to thank you for having me do this. When you've worked somewhere for a long period of time, it's easy to get caught up in the negativity blender. And recognizing the positive side or good side of things is always a good refresher. So analyzing C Squared using the McKinsey 7S framework really opened my eyes to the fact that I do work in a really good office. And as a result, I now have a deeper appreciation for the company that I work for. I love the work we do here, but at the end of the day, the people I work with are the bonus to a complete career package. The last thing I want to say, and perhaps more importantly, this is the best thing for me, that my degree is completely acceptable here and will give me the license I need to go as far as I want to with this company, or any other company for that matter. So thank you again for your time and your attention.